Hi friends, my name is Megan Netherton. Here at Northwest University, one of the best things I get to do is coordinate service and learning opportunities for you to be involved in during your time here. One of the main avenues by which we do this is through our summer missions trips. As Sarah said so well in the introduction video, the purpose of these opportunities is for you to learn how to abide in Jesus, awaken to the spiritual, physical, and emotional needs of others, and become activated in your calling as the hands and feet of the kingdom of God. Our goal is that the things you encounter on these 1 or 2 week trips will be lifelong lessons and skills for you, and that you will become a more equipped and committed follower of Jesus as a result. There are 2 very important things you need to know in order to get involved in an NU domestic missions trip. The first is the team member application. Everyone interested in going on an NU missions trip must fill out this application by November 20th. You can find the application on the Northwest U Devo app and website under Programs, Missions, Short-Term Trip Options and Applications. Or you can reach out to myself, Sarah Garat, or any of the trip leaders, and we will send it to you. The application asks for some basic information about yourself and also contains some great information about how NU missions trips work. You'll also need to get a reference from either your RA or an NU staff or faculty member, so I encourage you to get started on your application early. Applications don't mean that you're committed to going on a trip, but they are the first step to exploring the possibility of going on a trip. Again, applications for any of our 4 domestic missions trips are due November 20th. After we receive your application, we will reach out to you and schedule a short interview. The purpose of this interview is just to get to know you and to hear your heart behind going on a trip, as well as to share important information with you about the NU missions class and how the program works. Once we've interviewed you, we will confirm your acceptance to the program and ask you to confirm with us that you are committed to a trip. The second very important thing to know about is the NU missions class. There is much more detailed information about the class in the team member application, and we will go over the details in our interview with you. But let me give you a brief overview here. The NU Missions class is a 2-credit class that all NU Missions team members take in the spring before going on their trips. This year, the class will focus on God's heart for missions, what it means to be a missionary in your own country, evangelism and prayer training, urban ministry tools and skills, fundraising, team building, learning from one another, and learning from pastors, missionaries, and ministry leaders about healthy, effective outreach and relationship building for the kingdom of God. The NU Missions class does not work like a traditional class. First of all, it doesn't start until February, and there are only 2 times when the whole class meets, on a Saturday in February and a Saturday in April. In between the February and April all-class gatherings, you will meet for 1 hour weekly with your team at a time that works for all of you. You'll use these meeting times to get to know one another, pray, share testimonies, go through course content, and prepare for your specific ministry opportunity. There will be some assignments to turn in, but it's a very doable class that won't conflict with any of your other classes. If you decide to go on an NU missions trip, we'll simply place you into the class when all the trips have been finalized in January before the semester begins. The cost of the class tuition is the cost of the trip you choose. So for example, the NU Missions Los Angeles class would be $1,165, since that's the cost of the Los Angeles trip. This cost is charged straight to your student account when we place you in the class in January. One great thing to know is that if you pay off the rest of your student account by the payment deadline at the beginning of the semester, you can leave the cost of the missions class on your account until the end of the semester. This is a great feature because it gives you time to save and fundraise. I would love to talk with you more if you have any questions about the NU Missions program, the trips, the application, the class, anything. You can email me anytime at megan.netherton@northwestu.edu or stop by the Campus Ministries office in Pacoda Student Center. I really encourage you to talk to the team leaders of these trips, pray about going on one of them, and turn in an application by November 20th. I believe God is calling individuals in our community to take steps of faith and walk in spiritual boldness, and I believe that one of the people He could be calling is you.